My name is Lipi Sharma and I'm from Bhopal. I have studied computer science engineering and I joined HPA around December 2020. So the Lipi in 2015 was actually thinking that the only way to be an entrepreneur is through IIT. There's no other way I'll get that support from, the outside world. Because in my corporate job, I had the outcome was high blood pressure, lot of stress, depression, a lot of things had stuck. So I was working Monday to Sunday, 17 hours a day. And one day my father just said, why are you doing this? Like, what's the reason of you? I'm like, because I can't take money from you. Right now, I'm grateful for that experience also, because if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have ever gone into the freelancing route and then HP and then other things. But I always thought you need a lot of capital. You need a lot of, partners. I was like, ek single insan, what can you do with some less money in terms of like making a business, right? So that phase of Lipi of 15, 16, 17, 18 was all about just struggling and figuring out how she can make it big, right? To make 1 lakh a month, just that was the goal, so that she can give a good life to herself. I began, my journey with Sir Loni as my mentor with Hustlepost Academy. And for the initial days, one thing that I loved about HPA was the fact that your mentor never gets impatient while answering the same questions every single week. So in HPA, I had like a different experiences, not just about learning different things, for sure that was the thing, but also about the people I met there and the ways I expanded and looked at life. That was my stepping stone to everything that I wish to achieve right now. So I actually began with VA services. My first client was a VA client, and then I took SMM services. I was doing that back and forth. But I realized on the go that I loved colors. So I wanted to learn more about colors, and that's how I got into branding. Then within 17 days of actually doing freelancing, I got 2 clients of 17K. And I was making 30,000 a salary. So I'm like, of course, ho jayega. I always thought I am the odd one out. I don't fit into any place. I could never fit into school. I could never fit into college. I was always the odd one out. But in HPA, I was not the odd one out. I was one among the people who want to be somebody who are chasing to, that route of growth. And that made me feel like home. We completed that 6 months phase. I was making 6 figures in INR. I was happy about it. But the Lipi today is not about just earning money. I want to go down to an agency route. I'm very clear on the fact that I don't want to build a small organization. I want to be a part of the bigger game. Of course, I have goals to reach to 7 figures, 8 figures. That's there in mind. I do want to make massive money. But apart from that, if I can help kids get more educated, and if that can begin in these 2 years, I think I'll be the happiest, even if it's one child. So anyone who's like thinking of, getting into HPA, there's just one thing to ask: if you are ready to put in the work. Because a lot of people, they'll not put in the work and then doubt the program, and that doesn't work like that. If you are ready to put in the work, you'll get the mentorship, you'll get the support, you'll get the friends that you need to actually help you make that growth. The only thing is you need to ask yourself if you are ready to put in that work. That's the only question. If yes, Hustlepost Academy is the best place you can begin your freelancing journey, and also that journey of entrepreneurship, because when you get like-minded people, the game is different in life. That's what we all are looking out for. We all want those people who are like us and who aspire for similar things, because they understand your problems better. You've given me the life of my dreams, right? I never knew that just with an old laptop, we can begin a business, and then money is no limit.